Hey guys, so I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna satisfy your ear canals with a quick song. Say You Wanna Go by James Arthur. So get ready to get satisfaction through your ear canals. I met you in the dark. You let me out. You make me feel as though I was around. Y'all thought I could sing, but nah, I can't. It's one of the things that I suck at, and I wish I could sing. Oh, the things I would do if I could sing. But anyways guys, welcome to my channel. It's Mike once again. If you're new around here, man, welcome. Welcome. If you're new around here and you're not already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, become part of the family. Give me some validation, but show me some love, please. I need the validation. So in today's video, okay, I'm going to one of my oldest ever poem books, the Orange Poem Book. The orange is in your bag. But anyways, I got this book from a cousin of mine when I needed to study, but when I got it instead, I wrote a lot of poems and stuff like that. So, in matter of fact, when I wrote this poem, it was during the time that I was a seriously depressed kid. Yeah. So this is like the first spiral of depression that I went through, because depression doesn't something get over like then you're not depressed anymore. It's like a journey of getting over it. Yeah. So I've been depressed, and this was the one way that helped me to overcome depression, and that was by writing poems in this orange book. Yeah, I had more, but I lost that one, so this is like the oldest one that I have. Yeah, so I'm gonna read one of the poems that I wrote during depression, and I'm gonna break it down and tell you how I felt and why I wrote the poem the way I wrote it. So, as a matter of fact, let's get this video done. Let's get this video started. If you already hit that subscribe button, you've hit that like button, so let's get into it. And cue vlog intro. Welcome guys, cool vlog intro. I know, but okay. So matter of fact, I just want to say this that's just the method that helped me to get through depression growing up. So it might vary from person to person, but I always suggest that people who suffered from depression or actually going through a hard time, feeling a lot of pain, whatever you're feeling, man, the best thing to do is write it down on a page. It's kind of like you let all those emotions that you bottle up in your mind, in your heart, and you put it onto a page. And then all the emotion is there. And it just gives you some type of relief, like a lot of weight off your shoulders. So when people saw me, naturally I always seemed like I looked like a happy kid, but I was a quiet kid at the same time. But this is the reason why I could cope through all the mishaps in my life. And yeah, so if you are someone who suffers from depression, try writing something down. You feel bad, you feel sad, you feel like you've gone through a breakup, you feel like you're alone in this world. Write it down, put it down. One day you never know, you might create your own video out of it and put it on a YouTube channel. But in matter of fact, okay, so the title, one more thing. If you seriously suffer from depression, tell someone, talk to someone that will understand. Yeah, I think there's multiple call centers and things like that can help people with depression. Okay, let's get started. So the title of this poem that I wrote is Feeling Alone. So as a matter of fact, the year in which I wrote this poem was in 2014. So it's like years ago. It's 2020 now, so it's 6 years ago. Yeah, so it's one of the oldest poems that I have in this book. I have in my life. matter of fact. So the construction of this poem and everything is kind of weird because I just used to write down the way I felt. I didn't care about all those the amount of sonnets and blah 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 and all those stuff. I didn't care about structure. I was just wanting to let all the emotions and pain go onto this page so that I can feel new again. Because it's not good taking your emotions, putting it in a bottle, close it. Eventually, this bottle's gonna break, man, because it can't close anymore. And when that happens, eventually you just become, I don't know what happens, you can become a violent kid. Yeah. And I used to say I was a very emotionless person. Yeah, an auntie of mine even said one day, you can even struggle with relationships because you hide away emotions. And I also didn't want to show any emotion, no matter how it was. I didn't like to show happiness. I didn't like to show how excited I was. Till this day, I kind of struggle. When people tell me something funny, I'm just like, yes. So if you know me, it's part of the reason. So, yeah. So, putting your words and pain on a page is really good. So, as a matter of fact, let's get started. The name of this poem was Feeling Alone. Yeah. So this was a time where I really felt alone in the world. Felt no one understood me. I felt like everyone around me was fake. The love that I experienced wasn't real. It was rather pity around me. And yeah, I know that today the love that people had for me actually is real because those people are still around in my life, and I'm so thankful for those people. But yeah, I still felt alone. That's a pain that not everyone understands. So yeah, so the title of this thing is Feeling Alone. There it goes. So feeling alone in this world, feeling better if I had a clone. Never doing anything, no one by your side, you always seek but no one hides. Love you wishing you could find, looking for someone to love, no matter what kind. As you can see, breaking it down, felt alone, wish I had a clone because I felt like the only person that can understand me is me, and I wanted another me to understand me. And I felt like no one wants to play with me even. I felt like no one by your side, blah blah blah, you seek, no one's hide, no one hides. And as you can see, I also wanted love. I felt like I was unloved, but I wanted someone to love, no matter of what kind. Motherly love, relationship love, friendship love, you know. I wanted unconditional love.
俺は君のパートナーだ。君を一人にはしない。
The type of love that God had for me. Okay. There's always an extra pillow, playing for the leader, but no one to follow. Sleeping on the top bunk, no one below. You're feeling empty inside. Your heart beats with no sound, going to find. And the reason I wrote the one out like sleeping on the top bunk with no one below is because I actually had a top bunk, and there was a time period where I used to sleep in my own room. I had a top bunk but no one underneath. That also made me feel even way more alone. Because we also had like at one point my whole family, family members of mine lived together, my cousins and all those things. We were basically brothers. Yeah, until this day we like have an unbreakable connection. But eventually they moved out and it was just me in the room, my sister in the other room, and my auntie in the other room. Yeah, so I still felt really alone. And I used to spend most of my time in the room. I'll eat in the room, I'll stay in my room the whole day. I'll go to shop, now and then I'll go to my homie next door. But the room was my favorite place. I actually enjoyed the solitude because I felt like I was the only one who understands me. Okay. We disturbed this video for breaking news. We have James from the location. James, are you ready? Yeah, breaking news. Let's get over to James. Let's see what it's terrifying. James, what can you say for us, man? Thank you so much, Paul. We have this in just people have not subscribed yet to this channel and they've gotten this far already. I don't know what's wrong with this world. Why they're not hitting subscribe button? Just hit this button. Come on, man. Hit the post notification. Hit the like button. Breaking news, man. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Why haven't you hit subscribe yet? Why haven't you put on post notification yet? Why? Paul, I need to get back to you. This is dangerous stuff, man. I can hear them. They're clicking it. They're clicking it. I think everything will be okay. They click the subscribe. They click the post notification. They click the like. Oh, back over to you, John. Oh, Peter. Whatever your name is. Oh, wow. I hope you did what he did. We do not want Michael McAnder from Jan. I hope you did what he said you should do. Because you should. Ja, ja, ja. Monster! Okay, anyways, guys. Those guys are called Rich Minded Go. Never song was authentic, yeah. So, yeah. If you're interested in listening to his music, he's a local rapper here in here in Kimberley, in a place called Rorapan. I know you guys don't know where Rorapan is if you're from Kimberley, because Rorapan is not Kimberley. And people, yeah. Yeah. Monster. But anyways, check them out. Yeah. Support your local rappers, guys. Support your local peeps. Like you supporting me by sharing my videos to your friends. Yeah. Okay. Getting knocked out in the first round, trying to fight back, but my hands are bound. People shouting in your ear loud, wishing you had a mom to feel proud. A king with no crown, a clown with a frown. A dove, but it's brown, an empty town. Yeah, I actually love that line so much when I wrote it. Yeah, a king with no crown, a clown. It's like what people are known for. Like a king is known for his crown. Like, what is a king without his crown? He's nothing. What is a clown if he's never happy with a frown? His whole identity is the fact that he's so happy. A dove, but it's brown. He's a bloody pigeon, man. See what I mean? Yeah, nothing deep there. An empty town. And I felt like alone was in town. Yeah, but okay, let's go on. Okay, trying to speak out, but no one listens. A dog with no bark, a kid at the park, ink leaving a mark. Yeah, kid at the park and leaving a mark. Was just there for fun to run with bark. Going to a family reunion, but you're the only family member. You're alone, don't forget. You always seem to remember. Still, you feel strong, though everything seems to go wrong all day long. Going to church, realizing that God was the one, always there. No one really cares. Helping you pay your bus fares, lifting you up when you fall, keeping up the wall. You feel dizzy, you finally fall. Everything dark, a dog with a bark. But in the distance you see a light, it's bright. Someone calls your name. Get into the light, what's the aim? You see Jesus. Grab my hand, he says, where am I? Don't worry, everything's fine. You hold my son, your suffering is over. Your old life seems to fade. You get to the gate, everyone knows your name. Never experienced fame. You see mom and you see your dad. You made it to heaven. Dream about it since 11. My name is not Kevin, but here I am, a kid at the park. I hide, someone seeks. No extra pillows. Everyone on the top bunk and the devil below. So that's the whole entire poem. As you can see, the only time happiness truly came upon me was when I finally died, in a sense, and I actually went to heaven. Then I was reunited with my dad and my mom. And in the time period, I didn't see my mom for a long time. I didn't even know. So in my mind, I told myself that she's dead. Just similar like how my dad was. Because I wrote here, dreaming about it since 11, and that's the time my dad passed away. So that's why I thought I also wanted to one day pass on so that I can be reunited with him. And not just with him, but with Jesus and God. As you can see, I also mentioned how God was always there for me. In every poem I write that was depressing and had a lot of heartache, I always conquered the pain and heartache with God on my side. No matter what I wrote, I'll write all my pain. And then at the end, I'll always write how God fixed it, how God is always there for me. And that's why I have such a strong connection and love with God. But he was the only person that got me to the place that I am today. Because everyone has their way of suffering through pain and all the things. And the only thing I had on my side was God. That's the one thing my father left behind when he passed on. He instilled how amazing God was. Even when we were sick, he didn't really like medication. He will give us medication, but he will rely more on the prayer and the faith that God will heal us. Yeah. Yeah. And you can see also, eventually when I died, I had someone sick. I had someone to play with. No extra pillows because the house was full of people. And everyone on the top bunk, which is heaven. And on the bottom bunk was the devil and he was below. Yeah. So that was it. That was the poem I wrote. Not pretty deep, but I just wanted to show you the type of things I wrote. Perhaps I'll read more in the future. The things I wrote when I went through depression. So there's different ways to cope to depression, and I'm not an expert on helping people through depression. I'm just explaining what helped me through hard times, and that was the poems. And you don't have to be a poetic person to write down your pain. You can just write down how you feel. Write down to specific how you feel, because you're the only person who understands how you feel. Write it down. There's like just some sort of relief that comes off you. And then at the end, I'll always write how I conquered the depression. I hated staying in that place. So I always had to write how I conquered it. I always felt so relieved and I felt at peace afterwards. There are many different ways of getting over depression. There's even people who jump, people going out there to, I don't know. But this is what helped me. And understand that some people suffer from chronic depression, and that's really hard. So, and I feel sorry for those people. I don't know how we can help those people, but if you're someone who suffers, try it. Try writing down your pain. Write down how you feel. I'm sure it could help you, even if it's a little bit. Yeah. But in a as you can see, what does it say? It says Herbalife Nutrition. Damn it, I've been shouting. My throat is kind of sore now from all that shouting. And plus, this thing is giving me crazy energy, guys. Like, what's crazy? Hey guys, so it's 2 days later after recording this video, and I just realized that I missed the outro part of my video. The most important part. How could I do that? Yeah, but anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for the support. Please don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe to become part of the family, put on post notifications so you don't miss a video. I drop one new video every week, and no matter what you're going through, remember you got God on your side. You're never alone, and remember to smile, because you're perfect.
Complain by the taste, don't fuck with these pigeons, I'm mega like Shane. Keep my composure just like AKA. Need to face consequence, you think you're brave. Like portals, you know I'm avoiding the hate. Like portals, you know I'm avoiding the hate. I got a plan for the red race escape. Stick with me nigga, fuck being afraid. Long as God is, I guess I'm okay. Thankful for the rush, I'm BK. Only the real niggas I appreciate. Stay true to myself, I don't duplicate. I